Hiya. So this is a little video about saving options inside Ovation and why you might want to choose different ones. So as we're in show mode, we can see that we've got some saving options available to us and some that are actually grayed out. This is because when we're running a show, we can't do certain things, which we'll look at in a bit. So just to be absolutely clear, while we're in the middle of running a show, we can save the show file. That's fine, it's no problem. And saving a show file will update the .ovs, the Ovation show file, in its normal location. We can also then do a save as, so if we're at a point where we might want to go back to what we had before, we can do a save as, so I can say instead 02, and that then allows me the opportunity to go back to my original file before I started doing all the work I'm now going to do. So we branch as a save as, a standard idea. We also have a third called Save Show as Template. And this is quite an interesting one. If we open this one up, you'll see that it goes immediately to a folder on the C drive marked Templates. And this already contains quite a few different ones. These are the default templates which come with the Ovation installation. And if we look at a new show, we'll just stop the show, we can see that these are the templates that show up in our templates area of our new show wizard. So if you have a setup where you've designed something and you've got a layout that you want, you can save the show as a template, and it will save all the settings and all your tabs layout and everything to it. Please make a note though, this also does save the queues that you might have in queue lists. So you might want to empty out your queue lists before you save as a template, unless you want your template to hold within it some default queues which you might use. Maybe if it's a theater, you'll have intermission queues and emergency exit queues, which will always be there and always contain the same audio. So now that we're out of show mode, there's two other options which come up here: Consolidate Show and Package Show. And these are two very important options to have. The first is Consolidate Show. What this does, because Ovation can drag files from any amount of locations, from locally stored drives, from USB drives, over the network, you name it, it doesn't matter, it just streams them from wherever they are. So if at a point you want to collect all those files to your show's audio files folder, you can choose to either connect just the stuff off the network or the stuff off removable drives, or you can collect all files from any location and it'll just drag them from everywhere and bring them into your singular audio files folder. Yeah. So if I click OK, fine, does a bit of copying, show consolidated, happy. The other nice thing is that what it does is it updates the queue reference, so all of it comes from the updated path. The third one here, or the last one, is Package Show. So this idea is you're creating a copy of your entire project, the audio files folder, the show file, the whole thing, and you're putting it in a new location in a new encapsulating folder. The idea behind this would be if you're working on an Ovation laptop, let's say you're designing on your laptop, and then you want to take this show and put it onto your main Ovation system, or one of your main Ovation systems. By packaging the show, it lists exactly what it's going to do, so we just give it a destination, so I'll just put it on the desktop for ease, and we go okie dokie. And we can even validate our show, so it'll tell us if we've got any problems. No problems with the show, thank you. And if we then have a look on the desktop, we'll see I've now got a folder marked with my project name. Inside is the show file, and inside are the audio files that I'm using. Yeah. So at that point, you can just copy and paste or remove onto a USB drive that packaged show and bring it to any Ovation system. Yeah. So there you go. Thanks very much.